really balanced. We have amazing products and we have amazing pay plan, and then we have amazing leadership. Those three things create they're an incredible balance that's hard to find in other companies. There are companies balanced. There are companies that are out there that they have cool plans, but the products are yucky. They always, in other words, there is no combination. Plus, on top of that, we add we add on top of that, we add one more thing, that we have the timing. The timing is right. Right now, the company is new. We're coming in a new era of the economy, et cetera, because everything changed after COVID. It's not the same. And a lot of people want to work from home. And that's why many people are trying to get into affiliate marketing where they sell products. But it still is, you are trading time for money because you sell and you get paid. But then that's where we enter. We have a great way that you make money when you are selling, but at the same time, you are creating an organization. And that's where the long term is. I'm going to share my screen. Okay, let's see. Oh, it's here. Okay. All right. Sharing the screen a second. All right, perfect. By the way, you see, oh, you're using Canvas. Well, my wife is really good in Canvas, and I love the way that presentation is done here. Well, this is the power of three compensation plan. I love the compensation plan because, again, is simple, and we are going to talk about that. And the potential is enormous. Even if a person wants to earn just an extra $100 and $200 or $300 a month just to pay for the product, for example, and there are a lot of people that they just want that just to pay for the products, or you want to create an income, and it's for everybody. The income doesn't have to be millions. It could be only an extra $500 a month, but also you have the potential of have a 6 or 7 figure income working from home. And then you can become what is called, this has a video, I forgot. The cool thing is that you become a nomad business. What is a nomad business? You can work from anywhere as long as you have a computer, because or a phone, wherever there is access, you get paid wherever you are. And this pay plan is ideal for that. My wife and I, we are very excited because as soon as the company decides to open Europe, we want to go to Europe for 5 months. We can build whatever we want. And now, we are going to go to Europe, of course, to build the business, but to have fun there. And the cool thing is that it doesn't matter we are not going to abandon our teams in North America because we have the access. Even today, we could go we have a team member. He's been in the business just for 5 months, and he's originally from Las Vegas. But what I didn't know is that he's been building the business from Mexico. He has a condo in Mexico, and he's been building it from there. We are not in Mexico, but we had the internet, and he's connecting his group in Las Vegas, his group, the people that he's sponsoring in California, all of them, he's doing it through his computer, and he's living wherever he wants to live. Right now, he's in that condo that he bought I think it's in Cancun. But anyway, now the pay plan is like picking up coins. For those of you that like video games, it's like picking like Mario Kart. You are picking up coins, click, clack, click, clack. You are going up and you are picking up all the coins. The more coins you get, of course, the higher you are going to be an income potential. But the cool thing that the pay plan is set up that you don't have to have all the coins to really make money. It's still that all the coins are there for people that want to go all the way up. Now, the first part is the customer commissions or the affiliate marketing or retail program, whatever we want to call it. And it's very simple. A person you send the link, buy from your link, and let's suppose that they turn out and you make $32. One of the cool things that the commission is paid the following day. As simple as that. And except, of course, when the banks are closed, then that days are not paid. But you get paid the following day. We have one of our team members, Diane. She was she was number one tied to somebody else that's also in our team, on the person that sell the most retail in before the convention, a contest that they have. And every day, she's selling something. She uses a lot of social media, and we're going to have her doing a training on social media. We have one, but we want to update it. Mostly she uses TikTok. But every day she makes $33 here, $32 here, $17 there, etc. Now she's learning how to build the business because at first she just was focused on retailing. But what I mean, this program is amazing for people that want to have money quick, and you get paid the following day. That's so darn cool. Okay, let's go to the next one. And this is very similar. Again, each product has a dollar commission. Revive, $18. You make $18. Vitality, 21, etc. Very simple. Very simple. Not much science there. The next one is the PIB. This is fast money too. PIB is when somebody said, you know what, I want to do what you're doing. I want to make money. And there are different packages that they can join with. If they join with the intro pack, you make $25. If they join with the founder pack, you get $350. The founder pack is just temporary because as soon as we run out the amount of founder packs that they are going to sell, they're gone, then nobody else can go into the founder pack. And the reason the founder is important is because you participate in that 2% bonus pool that's shared among the people that qualify that started with the founder pack. As simple as that. It's why in the long term, that's going to make you a lot of money. Right now, it's not a lot of money, but it's a better return than if you are investing your money in a bank or something like that a year. But eventually, that's going to be bigger because no new people are going to be added to that founder pool after the whole thing is gone. But anyway, these are the different ways that people can get. And you into the business, and you can get $25 or $100 or $245 or $350 when somebody sign up for with a founder pack. Very simple. This is the PIB. Again, it's fast money. Now, this is paid weekly. The one before was paid every day. Now, loyalty rewards, they're really cool. For example, when you are in a Smartsheet for 6 months, you receive a $100 reward certificate that you can use to buy products. That's really cool. Or you can, this is something so cool also now, those $100 that you actually can give that to somebody else. You can transfer to somebody. It could be another brand ambassador or a customer that you want to give a certificate. For example, the $100, you can tell to a customer, okay, I'm going to give you $30 or something like that, just for you to use it toward a product. Okay? You can have $30 discount or something like that. You can play with those rewards as the way that you want, or you can use it for your own purchase. It's very simple. Customers, this is really cool. A customer, when they spend $300, for every $300 that they spend, they get $33 in certificates. Also, every time a customer refers somebody, they get a $10 certificate. These are the customers. Now, brand ambassadors, as you saw in the top, is according to our auto ships. And then also they have promotions once in a while that they are giving us certificates too. But anyway, this is something cool about the customer referrals that I'm going to tell you. Let's suppose that you sell somebody, Mary, for example. And Mary buy products from you, and let's suppose that about the Visage, and you make $33. Cool. Now, Mary recommend her friend, let's suppose Jane, and Jane buy products, and because she was referred by Mary, she get a $10 certificate because she recommends. She cannot make money because she's a customer. But guess what? That person that she recommends, Jane, because she's a customer, again, she's buying the product, she's considered like your customer. And let's suppose that she bought also the Visage. Guess what? You get $33 also, even that you didn't refer that person, that customer. But this is by customers that refer customer, not brand ambassadors. Brand ambassador refers some brand ambassadors is different. But I'm talking about customers when they refer somebody and only get a 10 reward certificate. But the person that decide to buy, we get the full commission. Let's suppose $33. And that's on unlimited levels. Customer referring customer, customer referring customer, customer referring customer. And that's really powerful. And anybody has a question about that, because this is really unique. You go unlimited levels and customer referrals, and you are getting that commission that is there. If it's the Visage, it's $33. If it's the Eternal, it's $32. I mean, depending on the product. But as you see, it's super powerful. This is customers referral. Okay. All right. Perfect. Okay, let's go to the next slide. Now, here's where the money start getting big. This is called cycles. Now, the first time that I heard the word cycles was in the company that was before that we were using also cycles. And at first it was confusing to me. However, the reason cycles are so powerful is because as soon as you sponsor one person on your left and one person on your right, you create two banks, left bank and right bank. But this is the powerful thing. From that point on, you can get pay unlimited levels, infinity levels. Most traditional plans, no, actually, not most, all the traditional plans have a block somewhere. Here, you don't have a block. The only block that you have, if you want to call it a block, is that the max that you can earn is $27,000 a week. If you do the math, it's about $1.4 million a year. But again, when you have one person on your left and one person on your right, you open two banks, left and right. Now, let's suppose that on the left side, 300 points in orders come, and then the right side, 600 points. That's what a cycle is. 300, 600. It could be the other way around, 600 and 300. Now, why we use points? Because each product has points and it's easier to calculate commissions in every country. It doesn't matter what currency they use. It's why each product has points. And when you hear points, is money. And it's, again, each product has different points. And that's what we count for the commission. But anyway, again, and this is for the commissions on the cycle. For the retail, it's different. You're getting a basic amount of money, like the $33 for the massage. But anyway, again, 600, 300, or 300, 600, that's a cycle. And you can have up to 600 cycles a week, up to $45 per cycle. That means that when you earn, you have 600, 300, you get up to $45. If you have a 600 of those, that's $27,000 a week. Again, it's 20 is a total of $1.4 million a year. That's the cap. But let me tell you something cool about this. What rank do you have to have in order to do that? We have many ranks. You just bring one on the left, one on the right, you become a qualified brand ambassador. And if two people on those, one on the left and one on the right, go crazy, they don't have to be even the people that you sponsor. Bob brought somebody that one goes crazy, and Sue brings somebody that goes crazy, or somebody in the downline, and they max out the plan, and you're getting 600 cycles a week. You don't need more qualification. It's really a high rank. The ranks are for the other money that we are going to see later. But here already, as you see, the potential is enormous. Again, left, right, you create two banks, left bank, right bank. And every time one bank has 300 points, the other was 600, or the other way around, 600 and 300, you get pay a cycle. Whatever is left over, let's suppose that in the left side come 400 points, then you get paid on 300. There are 100 that stay there in the bank. It's why it's called bank. And you never, ever lose the points as long as you're ordering 60 points in product every month for your own use, or you are selling to somebody else, because that counts too. When you sell retail, that counts too for you to keep you qualified. 60 points, that's really low. And we use way more than that. My wife and I, we use probably like 400 points a month in products. It's why there's no problem. Just by using the products, you are qualified to never, ever lose a point. And most pay plans, by the time the month ends, you start the new month from zero. You have to start all over again. Here, that doesn't happen. You never lose your points. You get paid on the points. As soon as you get paid, of course, there are no more points to get paid. But if you have points that are left over, they stay there forever as long as you are active. Then come the leadership matching bonus. Now, traditional plans stop somewhere here. In our case, it's left and right, again, 2 legs. In other plans, they have 100 legs. It doesn't matter. You get paid on the volume of everything that is moving under you, all the products that people are buying for their own use, or they are selling, whatever they are moving products. But the next one, this is the one that I couldn't sleep at all. This is the matching bonus. Matching bonus means that when you sponsor somebody and that person start making money on these cycles that you see here, then what happened? Guess what? You get a matching bonus up to 30%. Now you say, what is the happy 10? I want the happy to be happy and 10. Happy 10 is very simple. It's when you sponsor 10 people. It could be a combination of retail sales and brand ambassadors, people that want to do the business, or all of them could be brand ambassadors, all of them could be customers that you have. That's the happy thing. That's simple. By the way, that's what helped you here to get to the $45 cycle, cost per cycle. You make $35, and when you have the happy thing, then you get $45. But anyway, let me tell you why it's so powerful. Let's imagine, and I ain't gonna go way high. I ain't gonna go we sponsor the ideal person, and that ideal person is making 27,000 a week. I'm gonna round it up and see it's $1 million a year. Okay, you get 30% on that person. That's $300,000 a year on one person. This is where accounting the commission they're coming from here. It's your person that's making the money, and then you're getting a matching bonus. And to qualify for one star, I'm not going to go into details, but it's very easy. They give us 52 weeks to qualify. And the bonus is only like 1,600 points accumulated. And that's something that we are going to have series of videos how to go 1, 2, and 3 star, because those three are the base for the rest of the pay plan. But it's very simple. But again, you see, get 20%. Now, when they bring somebody that's making money, you get 15%. When they bring people, the people that are in your second level, bring people that they're making money, you get 10% on what they are earning. This is totally separate from here. You could be making tons of money here or no money at all, but you sponsor people that are making money and you're getting a percent on what they're making. The reason this is brilliant is because I've seen in many companies, and a couple of you that are here in the call have been in companies like that they bring a super leader, but they cannot bring any other leader. And then what happened? Eventually, they can even lose that leader. They never make a penny. Here, they're rewarding you for bringing people that are making money. They don't have to be super leader, because it could be somebody that's making $1,000 a month, but you're getting a 20 to 30% of that. And in the second level, 15%, 10%, all the way to 7 levels of people that are earning money. I couldn't sleep with this after seeing this, because the potential is incredible. You start playing with the numbers and you say, whoa. And this is the matching bonus. And again, let me go back. These are the two biggest ways that you can earn money. Not only the volume that's coming under you, you get 10 cycles, and let's suppose that's $45, you make $450. You get at 500 cycles or 600 cycles in a week, you're making 27,000 a week. Here is matching bonus on the people that you sponsor that they're cycling. You're getting a percent on that. That's so darn cool. So darn cool. And I can stop here and say, okay, everybody go home. That's it. But anyway, we go to the next one, and they have different rank advancement bonuses. And many of them are certificate. You become 1 star, they give you $100. You become a 2 star, $200. And you become a super duper at the top, they give you $250,000 cash. No certificates anymore. They give you the cash. I'm not going to go into this in detail because they happen automatic. Okay. These are the two bonus pools. And I was talking about the founder, that's the one that's on the right side at the bottom. That you come with a package and you are going to profit share and that 2%. Now, the other one is 3%. And you say, well, why is more? Yeah, but that other one is part of the pay plan. It's not part of the founder pack. This is when you become a 4-star. The 2% eventually is going to go much bigger of what it is now, because eventually less and less people, no more people are going to be accepted there. And normally, like normal happen in anything, some people are not going to do anything. They're going to quit or something like that. And that group gets smaller, but because the profits of the company get bigger, guess what? Those bonuses get bigger. But I'm not going to go much in detail on how the 3% work, because when you become 4-star, you get it. Now, we had trips, and this is cool. No, right now, we have in the qualifications from the Vietnam or Cabo trips. Both of them is the same qualification. You choose which one you want to go. And then we had the qualifications in the back office where they explain how to get it. And then we had the 6-star trip that is to France and Monaco. And this is actually a luxury trip for two people in Europe. My wife and I are saying, whoa, let's go for that one. Of course, we are going to go for the one in Vietnam and Cabo. And we already qualified 3 of the 4 tiers. They are, because the more tiers you have, the more they give, of the trip. And we probably are going to go to Vietnam. We've never been in Vietnam, but we are excited about that. Now, let me show you how you start, how the business works. Very simple. You sponsor one on the left and one on the right. In other words, you bring 2 plus 2 and help them to do the same thing. bring two, bring two, help them to bring two, and then you repeat the process. And then the cycles are going to happen a lot, eventually. You make sure you get to the happy 10, and the happy 10 could be what we call your board of directors. 10 people that you are going to be working with them to help them to go higher. And the reason is because there are 10 people that you want to get to certain ranks, mostly because you want the volumes. It's not because you need it in order to make money on the binary side. But the higher you want to go, the more coins you want to pick, remember the coins, the more people you are helping to make money. As simple as that. But again, the basic is very simple. Bring two, help them to bring two, repeat the process. And let me show you an example. And you have seen this example. For example, on the left side, you write 1 to 12. Let's assume that these are months. And this example shows you the potential. Let's suppose that two of the people that you bring start duplicating you, doing what you are doing. They bring two the second month, that means times two. Two is 4. Those 4 and the third month bring 2 is 8. All the way you see at the end and the month number 12, 4,096 new people come in. When you add all this list, it's 8,192. Now, we have a month. What if you decide to start at 1 o'clock in the afternoon and by midnight you are done? Of course, that's not going to happen, but that's an example of the potential of what can happen in this pay plan. Now, in 12 months, that would be 8,192. Let's suppose that everybody has 100 points. It's 819,000 points. But before I go deeper, of those 8,192 people, how many you actually personally brought into the business? You don't have to say it, but 2 that became over 8,000. We have almost 1 million people in another company. People were saying, I don't know a lot of people. How can you have 1 million people? We brought like 140, 150, something like that in a 15-year period. It's just that people knew people, and that's one of the reasons we expand in so many countries, because somebody knew somebody somewhere. And we were in, I don't even remember how many countries, but every country that we have open, I have people. That was amazing. But anyway, this is the power of the plan. And let's suppose that again, 100 points each one. And the reason we have 100 points is because seems to be the average order, because most people order more than when because they are using the product, they are ordering more than the 60 points, or because they are selling, etc. Now, how we calculate the commission? You see, we divide it by 900. You remember that a cycle is 300, 600, a total 900? We divided by 900 to see how many cycles come from that amount of money, and that's 910 cycles. And let's assume they're $45 because we have the happy 10, that's 40,000 a month. But if it's half of that, 20,000. If it's 1/4, 10,000. If it's 1/8, 5,000. If it's even 1/16, 2,000. But this is residual income. I mean residual is coming to you even if you are not doing anything, because you have already people that are buying the product for their own usage. Many are bringing new people that are selling. It's a combination of all that. And as you see, the plan is very simple. The reality, yeah, we have all the ranks, etc. But the reality is by helping people to bring two and repeating the process consistently, you can get to every rank, because the strategy is simple. Again, bringing two, helping bring two. That's not the case to most plans. It seems that the higher you go, you have to change or something on the strategy. Here, the strategy is always the same, the basic strategy. Of course, you have to help people to make sure they make money, to learn more skills of leadership. But even that, if you know how to direct people to the information, you can be very successful. One of my uplines in the company that was before, she was one of the millionaires of the company. She never did one presentation. She was sending people to the presentation because she was scared to death to the presentation. You never saw her on stage except when she was recognized, because she was sending people to the information. And I was under her. I was one of her strong legs, and the other leg was somebody that has as much success or probably more success than me. And the two of us were her two legs, and she was making over $1 million a year. And she didn't sponsor me. She didn't sponsor the lady on the other side. Somebody else brought her. Somebody else brought me under. That's why I say this pay plan is amazing. Those two legs, you never know who is going to come under. The idea is that we have to stay consistent. consistent, and never gave up. And eventually something big can happen. Anyway, this is it. Simplicity. Uh, Somebody said years ago, simplicity is the latest sophistication. That was Leonardo da Vinci many years ago. And we are talking about inventor that, and when we think of Leonardo da Vinci, it's the complex, the invention that he has, and paintings, and he was even sculpting. I mean, he was a genius. But he said always simplicity is the latest sophistication. And that applies the same today that 100 years ago. And that's what I like about the plan. Left and right, and just go deep. We don't go into the ranks names or anything like that because they happen automatic when you are doing that. As a matter of fact, when you are cycling, and by the way, we had to learn how to cycle. I told my brother that's part of the business already. He's in San Antonio. Uh, I told my brother he did professional competition in mountain cycling, and I say, here you already have the experience of cycling. And say, what do you mean? I don't get it. Yeah, you cycle 300, 600, you cycle, you have one cycle, 100 cycles. You know how to cycle already. You're going to make a lot of money here. But that's when you learn, that's just go through your cycles, help people to cycle. Guess what? You're getting a percent on their cycles. I love this pay plan. It's so simple. Uh, Even that when people look at the one-page pay plan that the company has, people get confused, but it's because attorneys get involved and explain the pay plan, and it's so damn complex when they explain something. But the reality help them to bring to and keep doing it, make sure, and work with the team, by the way, because this is a team effort. It's everybody working together. If you are playing baseball, for example, and you don't have a catcher, that's no good. You have a whole team. You're playing soccer and you have a goalkeeper. Come on. Or if you have one less player, it's interesting that I never realized, but just one less player, 11 against 10, still you're under advantage. You have to have a team, and that's in everything, every sport or a group of sports. But this one is the same thing. We are working together. We are working together. We are encouraging ourselves. And plus, we sometimes we are weak in certain areas of the way that we do the business, but we have team members that are stronger in those areas. And that's why it's so important to work together, because that's the way that the business grows. That's very simple. Okay, let me stop recording.